Hey everyone, this is Friedel Hakurage Raven, and I'm here with my recap review of Boruto Naruto Next Generations anime episode number 168, which is titled The Training Begins. And I have been looking forward to watching this episode because I do think that a whole lot of the Boruto fandom feels that Boruto, Salad, and Mitsuki don't necessarily go through a whole lot of training, and then a lot of the stuff comes easy to them. But I think that the writers handled this particular episode quite well, and they showed that yes, even though Boruto, Salad, and Mitsuki are very, very talented ninjas, they are still quite young, and when it comes to leveling up, they still need to add in the required hard work. So this episode opened with Kakashi, and we know that in the previous episode he sneezed and he felt that something weird was going on, and that continued into this episode as well, because as he's walking through the marketplace in the village, one of his training bells fall down, and yeah, fans of the series would remember that these are the training bells that Kakashi uses to train other students. And as he's picking the training bell up, Boruto comes towards Kakashi, and Boruto is like, Kakashi, I need you to help me train my Rasengan. I need it to become powerful. I would like you to help me make my Rasengan into the giant Rasengan that dad can create. And Kakashi flat out tells Naruto that no, because Boruto doesn't have a whole lot of chakra like Naruto, he can't create giant Rasengans. And Boruto's like, wait, what? So that means that you won't be able to help me. Kakashi is like, yeah, I won't be able to help you with anything. But still, Boruto continues, and Boruto's like, please, please, please help me. And he's making this entire scene in front of the rest of the people, even though Kakashi is a retired Hokage. And Kakashi is like, you know what? Of course I'll do it, Boruto, I'll help you. And yeah, because you already know that Boruto can't create giant Rasengans, I actually thought that it was very interesting what Kakashi helped Boruto with. So Kakashi is like, Boruto, show me the power of your Rasengan, and Boruto uses his lightning style Rasengan, or the vanishing Rasengan, which, if I remember correctly, was supposed to have the wind chakra nature in it, but apparently the anime changed that to lightning for some reason. But yeah, anyway, he uses the Vanishing Rasengan, and it doesn't necessarily do a whole lot of damage to the cliff that they're training in front of. And then Kakashi uses his own Rasengan, which is a normal Rasengan, and Kakashi shows the destruction that his Rasengan can do. And even Kakashi is like, because Boruto, I don't have a whole lot of chakra like your father, I really can't increase the power of my Rasengan by creating it, by making it big and all of that stuff. And then Kakashi gives Boruto a lesson on chakra natures and different chakra forms. And basically, he's telling the viewers, especially the newer viewers who are watching the Boruto anime, that there's a difference between chakra nature and there's a difference between chakra form. And combining the two can really, really increase the impact of a jutsu. And that's what Kakashi is going to train Boruto in. And Kakashi shows his purple lightning attack. And now he's using chakra form and chakra nature changes in order to create such a devastating high-class jutsu. And Boruto is like, you know, Kakashi sensei, I am ready. And Kakashi tells Boruto that he has already kind of gotten down the basics of chakra nature and chakra forms, because his Vanishing Rasengan is basically a combination of chakra form and chakra nature, which uses the Rasengan and adds in lightning jutsu. Not lightning jutsu, lightning nature. However, the Vanishing Rasengan doesn't pack a whole lot of punch, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and it's still incomplete. So Kakashi is like, you know what, Boruto, you do have affinity for wind chakra nature, so why don't you continue adding wind nature into your Rasengan to make it more powerful? And Boruto is like, you know what, I'll do that. And then the episode shows us Boruto trying to infuse his Rasengan with wind nature chakra. And it's tough. Whenever Boruto is trying to add in wind nature, the Rasengan just flies off and it explodes. And yeah, Boruto is really going to work hard in this. And also, there were some fan theories about Boruto necessarily getting a fire nature Rasengan jutsu, and I can understand where such theories came from, especially because fire does seem to be the best way to hurt Deepa against his carbon armor. However, I also think that Salad's speciality is supposed to be fire nature, and taking fire nature away from Salad and giving it to Boruto in order to prop up the main boy isn't great optics. So I don't see the manga or the anime giving Boruto fire jutsus, because again, fire jutsu needs to be Salad's thing. While Boruto is training with Kakashi, Sasuke is training with Salad, and Salad is like, Dad, I want you to teach me the Chidori. And Sasuke is like, you know what, Salad, I would, but you need a better Sharingan in order to properly use the Chidori. And then he ends up attacking Salad, and he's like, Salad, use your Sharingan in order to attack me. And Salad only has one Tomoe Sharingan, so of course it doesn't work against Sasuke's attack. And Sasuke's like, yeah, you need to train your Sharingan if you want to be powerful enough to use the Chidori. And Salad is like, so yeah, how can I unlock my second Tomoe and the three Tomoe? And how can I unlock the full potential of my Sharingan? And Sasuke again breaks it down, and he's like, you can't level up your Sharingan just like that, just through training. It needs to unlock itself during dire circumstances and when emotions are heightened. However, what I can do for you is I can polish or finesse your one Tomoe Sharingan. And Sasuke is like, from the report that I read, it turns out that you had trouble dodging the enemy's attacks, so we're going to train on that. I'm going to help you widen the scope of your Sharingan. And then Sasuke uses a scroll in order to summon these bullets, and he tells Salad to dodge through the bullets. And yeah, while Boruto is training in order to create a entirely new jutsu for himself, Salad is just training to increase the performance of a Sharingan, which makes sense. However, I would have preferred if Salad ended up learning a new jutsu as well. Now, while all of that's happening, Mujino and Kohanamaru are back at Victor's research lab, and this was a very interesting scene between these three because, of course, Victor knows what these two are up to, and all three of them have an argument about how the Leaf Village needs to have custody of the Hashirama cells because it's from their first Hokage, and Victor is like, no, the Hashirama cell was found in a container from my lab, so I'll own it. And then, in a very unexpected turn, Mujino kind of lost his cool in front of Victor, and I can understand why he did it because he lost against Victor, but I wasn't expecting him to be so emotional, especially during such a sensitive mission, so that entire scene felt weird to me, considering Mujino is supposed to be this adult jonin who's very accomplished when it comes to handling sensitive situations. Anyway, Victor serves them tea, and he is like, you can drink it, it's not poisoned. And Konomaru and Mujino do drink it. And then Victor is like, yeah, I guess that's that, you can leave. And yeah, these two have to leave. And Victor, as Konomaru and Mujino are going away, Victor laughs, and he's like, what? The Leaf Village ninjas really thought that they could steal the Hashirama cell from me? Not a chance. Then we have Himawari and Hinata talking about Boruto training, and it turns out that I guess Boruto has been training on the Rasengan for quite a few days now, maybe possibly near a week. And Hinata is like, yeah, your brother is a shinobi. In order for him to grow powerful, he needs to continue to train. And then we cut to Kakashi and Boruto. And Boruto is very disappointed because he can't figure out how to infuse wind-style nature into his Rasengan. And then he ends up talking about how he also feels guilty because he wasn't there to protect Mitsuki, and Mitsuki ended up severely injured because he was protecting Boruto and Salad. And Kakashi is like, Boruto, don't feel don't be too hard on yourself because you're not alone. There are people who love you, and they'll always be there to support you. And then he hands Boruto the lunch that Himawari gave Boruto, and there's also a note from Himawari supporting him in his training. And Boruto's like, you know what, yeah, you're right, I'm not alone, because even Kakashi gives a hint to Boruto about how his father was able to create his wind-style Rasen Shuriken, and because Boruto is supposedly more of a genius compared to Naruto, he figures out that if he uses his clone and they work together, he can infuse wind-style chakra into his Rasengan, which is similar to how Naruto used to do it back in the day with the wind-style Rasen Shuriken. And it's a quite mini Rasengan compared to Naruto's, but it is supposed to be very powerful. And yeah, Boruto has a new jutsu now, and he just needs to level it up, make it stronger. And Kakashi compliments Boruto. He's like, Boruto ended up getting the genius of Minato as well as Naruto's unpredictability, and that's a very good combination for any young ninja to have. Now, while that's happening, Salad and Sasuke are still training, and then we see a worried Sakura looking at the training session from behind a tree. And this is the second consecutive episode we have seen Sakura being worried about Salad and Boruto. We saw her being worried in the previous episode, and now again in this. So I'm not really sure if the writers are showing these scenes because it's working towards some kind of build-up. Maybe Sakura will have a talk with Boruto and Salad, where she'll help them deal with the guilt that they're feeling over their defeat concerning Deepa and Mitsuki getting hurt. Maybe Sakura will play a role in the upcoming mission because there is a whole lot of medical research going on. Who knows? I'm not really sure. There's also a few fan theories that Sakura might help Salad counteract the effects of the Sharingan. Because apparently when Salad is using Sharingan, she's also weakening her eyesight. Who knows? But yeah, these scenes showing Sakura feeling worried felt very weird to me. And then the episode ends with Victor saying that the Leaf Village ninjas could never take away the Hashirama cell from him. And then we see that Konamaru and Majino are still in the research lab, and they're like, let's do this. Let's figure out what Victor is really up to. And then the episode ends, and it was a very interesting episode. I will be doing a written review of this for the Geeky area. The link to that will be down in the comment section below. I have also gone through the previews of what to expect in the upcoming episode. And yeah, it turns out that this isn't the last we have seen of Deepa. And I am looking forward to what the writers will offer us next. Again, maybe everyone will team up, the young kids will team up to defeat Deepa, who knows, but I am looking forward to seeing Boruto's new jutsu in action, as well as Salad's new not new Sharingan, but better Sharingan in action. Maybe she'll unlock the second Tomoe Sharingan, who knows. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode down in the comment section below. And until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys later.